Okay. No. Yes. Coming. So we have just to refresh our memory. This is our database. Sales is already set as our default schema. If you don't set it as default schema, it won't be able to retrieve anything from this particular database. So you have to set it as default schema. If you look at it, I have different database here, and you can create your database yourself. I know we haven't forgotten that. So now my sales table, sorry, my sales database has four different tables. What is missing in our own is the branch data, which I'll be giving us very soon. So we have our sales table, our sales target, our daily sales target, which you can see from here. So if I want to see my sales table, I can say select, right? Sales, sorry, select star from sales table. So this is our sales table. This is our sales table, and we've been able to. Oh, sorry. I know you are very very familiar with this. So just to refresh our memory, if I want to see only the pizza sold and the quantity, those two columns, I'll say select pizza sold, pizza sold, comma, then I'll take another column I want, quantity column, from where? From the sales table.
Please help us enlarge it. It's a bit small.
Okay,
The
sorry.
screen. All right.
Is it
Thank
better?
you. Yes, it's okay. Thank you.
So now we have this. So we are able to see the pizza sold and the quantity. Nice. So now, um, then another thing. Let's come back here. Let me run this again. Now, what if I want to see? No, I have a long list of sales that happened. What if I want to know something? I want to get the total sales that was made for each branch. Look at this. I want to get for each branch. Total sales made for each branch. That is in each branch. Like Ibadan branch, for the whole period, how much did they make? In Bagada, for the whole branch, how much did they make for that whole period? How much did they make? That's my question. So what will I say? I need to select two things. Why am I writing like this now? Select. I need to select the branch, right? The next thing I want to select is not just, I'm calling it sales price here. Sales price is where I've multiplied the price and the quantity. I know we've done that. So now, some people use it as revenue. Some people, I'm using my own as sales price. So now, what I want to do is that I want to sum all the sales that was made for Ibadan. I want to add them together, right? I want to do same for Bagada. I want to do same for Ikoyi. I want to do same for Lekki, all those branches I have. So what I'll be doing now is that I will need to sum the sales price column, right? So I will need to say sum of what? Sum of the sales price. This sales price column here. I have a sales price column here. So I need to sum everything together. Sales price. Then I'll close it. Where am I taking it from? That's the next thing. After selecting, that's why I said the arrangement. Very, very important. So after selecting what you want, the next thing you want to do is you tell us where you are taking your data from. From where? I'm taking it from. What's the name of this table? The name of this table is what? Sales table, right? Sales table is there already. I'm not done. I'm not done with this. Now, one thing I need to do is that I need to tell SQL that what I'm doing, because I have an aggregate function. You see all these things are called aggregate function. Look at the sum. Maybe you want to use maximum or you want to use minimum. They are aggregate functions. If you look at them, they are. If you look at the way they are formatted, this gray color, you have to use a group by function. You have to use what? A group by clause. Anytime you are using an aggregate function. For any aggregate function you are using, you must use a group by. And what are you going to be grouping by? You have to group by what you have here. Or you want to group by that thing that must be listed that we want to get the aggregate. So I'm grouping by what? The branch. So I would say group by what? Group by branch. Group by branch. Sorry. Group by branch. Then the next thing is that once I have my answer, okay, let me run this first. Let me run this. I have it already. Ibadan. I think made a total sale of 9 point something, 9.4 million. Ikoyi made 9.8 million. I know this thing is tiny. It's just, I don't think I can format this. I can increase the size of this. But this is just the answer we got. So now, what if I want to, this answer I'm getting, I want to sort it. I want it to be sorted from the highest to the lowest. I don't just want it to be anyhow. This thing just brought it out anyhow. Ibadan, Ikoyi, Lekki, Gbagada, Surulere. I want the highest one, the one that made the highest sale, to be the first person, to be the first branch that will be here. So that is, I have to order it. And when I mean ordering, I need to put the order by clause. Order by. What am I going to use to order? I'm going to say order by what? Order by what? This particular thing. Because I want to know, we want to order by the sales, that sum, this particular column that we use as sum of sales price. I want to use it here. So I'll put it there. Order by that, no, order by this sum of sales price. So I want to order by this. So by order by this, if you notice now, my group by is before my order by clause. My group by is before my what? Order by clause. So I would now say I can now run this. Once I run it, I can now see if I order by like this. You know, I can order from the lowest to the highest and from the highest to the lowest. If I'm taking it from the lowest to the highest, it means in ascending order. That is lowest to the highest. If I'm ordering from the highest to the lowest, that is in descending order. But since I said, my question is, we want to get it in such a way that the branch that made the highest sale should come first. So that is from the highest to the lowest, which is what? Which is in descending order. If you just put order by clause, SQL is going to assume that it is ascending. Ascending is the default. That is if you don't put anything. So if I want it in descending, what will I do? If I write my order by clause, I will now write DESC. DESC, which means what? Descending. That I want it, my answer, to come out in descending order of this. Then I can run this. Another way I can do this is to write this. Let me write it again. Then, hold on. So now, I wrote 2, order by 2. It means that this is the first column I selected, and this is the second column I selected. So instead of writing all this in full, I can just say order by the second column. How am I going to write the second column? Order by 2. So if I want to order by this one, the branch, I will say order by what? 1. So what I wrote here and what I wrote here is still the same thing. order by 2, it means that the position of what I want to use in ordering, the column position, is what? Number 2. This is the first column I'm using. This is the first column I brought out, and this is the second column. And I want to order by this second column. That is why I'm putting 2 as my order by clause. So I can either write it like this or write it like this. So now, another way is that when I run this, how many columns do I want to see? I want to see the branch column and I want to see the sum of sales price column. And this is the sum of sales price. But I don't want this to come out like this. I don't want to have sum of sales price here. I want something like branch, then the next thing, maybe something like total revenue. I want the values here, oh, but this name, I don't want the name to be like this. I want it as something else. So what are you going to do? When as you are writing, you would say, once you finish writing it, you can now say as. So when you do the sum of sales price for me, put it as what? Total revenue. Yes. So I want you to put it as what? Total revenue. So if you put it as total revenue in your answer, what you'll be getting as your answer, instead of having sum of sales price, you have it as what? Total revenue. So I can have this. So if you look at it now, total revenue is the header now. Total revenue. And maybe you want to order by that total revenue, or you want to order by this one. Will it still work if I put total revenue here? Yes, it will work. So I can decide to remove the 2 and put total revenue here. Can you see? Ikoyi is first, Bagada is second. It's still working. From everything I've said now, any question?
What I wanted to ask is that the group by, can you say group by one?
Yes, that's a very good
Okay.
question. Can you see? Can you see?
Yes, I can. It's fine. I
So,
can see it.
yes. So now, what if there are cases that you want to group by 2 things? I know I'm already getting to where Mrs. Anuduapo is having concern, right? Let's have another one. Hold on, I'm coming. I know we have something like this in our um in our assignment. But before I even do this, let me get something else again. Hold on. So now let's do this first. So for I'm not doing it based on revenue again. Based on sorry branch again. And I want to do it based on the pizza that was sold. That is, we have different types of pizza, right? So I want to know for each type of pizza, that I have pizza, extravaganza, barbecue. How much did I make for the whole pizza that was bought? Sorry, how much did I make for the whole extravaganza that was made? How much did I make for the whole barbecue chicken that we sold? So how am I going to do that? I can now say something like select the pizza sold. Sorry, pizza sold, comma, then sum of what? sales price, sum of sales price as total revenue from
Sorry, I
sales.
just wanted to. I was sorry. I was under the impression that that sum of sales price that you just put it as sum of price because on the table it's headed as price, so it doesn't impact it in any way. I just asking because is it that flexible? It's not sensitive to the name of the column header.
Yes, on the column header it is sales price here. Look at it, sales price.
Oh, oh, okay. All right,
This
okay.
price that we have here is just the unit price, how much they are selling one. But this customer bought five. So we
Oh,
must have
I see now. I see now. I
okay.
see. Okay. I get you.
Okay. So now from sales table, then because I'm having a aggregate function, what would I do? I will I will do something like this. Then I will say group by one, right? Order by two. DESC. I don't understand what I just wrote down now. It's confusing me. Please let me know. I can move on.
It's clear. You can move on.
Okay, now let me run this. So if you look at it, you see the answer I'm having now. This is different types of pizza and the total amount that was made for each of them. So if you look at it, it has ordered it in descending order. Hot pepperoni feast made the highest, that's around 4 million. And pizza made the lowest, and that's around 1 million. So 1.6 million. But hot pepperoni feast made like 4 million. So you can see we've been able to do it. Now, what if our client said they don't want to see hot pepperoni feast in this answer that we have? Let's say something like don't include hot pepperoni feast. So if you look at it now, he said in this answer, fine, we've gotten the answer for everything. But our client said he does not want hot pepperoni feast. And there are some cases where in your answer you don't need some particular values. You don't need them. So how can you filter them out? How can I say, okay, this one I don't want? So what will I do? So from my table, I will say where, if you look at it now, I'm not putting the where after the order by clause. There's a reason why I'm doing this, just to show you that there's a structure to it. After choosing from your table, the next thing is to go to your where clause. Where what? Where your pizza sold, that pizza sold, that first one, it must not be equals to hot pepperoni feast, right? Hello? You're not getting me. You're not answering me, sorry.
Yeah. We
Yes,
understand.
we understand. Can go ahead.
I understand.
Okay. So now, from here now you can see that after the select statement, the next thing is the where clause, right? After the where clause, the next thing is the group by clause. After the group by clause, the next thing is the order by clause. The next thing is the order by clause. Hold on, I'm coming. Just give me a few seconds. I'm coming. So now, where pizza sold is equal to. Now, what do we do? If I want my pizza sold to be only hot pepperoni, I will say equals to hot pepperoni fees, right? So how will I tell SQL that I want you to list everything for me, oh, but that pizza sold must not be equals to that pizza sold must not be what hot pepperoni fees. That is anywhere hot pepperoni fees is included in my answer, remove it. So how will I tell SQL that? So I will say where pizza sold is what? It's not hot pepperoni fees. So how will I put not is not or is not equals to? How will I do that? Who can give us the sign? You forgotten.
The greater than, less than, facing together.
Thank you very much, sir. So I will do something like this. This is not equals to. Not equals to what? Then I'll write it. Then I'll say something like hot pepperoni.
Wrong spelling.
If you get the spelling wrong, it will not work. And this one is case sensitive. You must write it the way it is in the table itself. Yes. So I can now run it. If you look at it now, hot pepperoni feast is gone. Hot pepperoni feast is gone. Do you guess what I just did?
Yes, we did. So question I wanted to ask is that the order, it must always be where, group, and the order. That's the way it should be.
Yes. Where, group, order by.
Okay.
Now, another question. You now said something like,
I want to ask a question, please.
okay,
Okay, let me. I want to increase the volume. This answer you gave now, this group by one, order by two. Does that mean that okay, when you want to group, you can say group by one. That's the sequence. Then order by two. That means
no,
group by
no,
the
no.
first, order by the second.
Yes, group by the instead of me writing this pizza. No, this pizza so is the first column I wrote.
Mhm.
That's why I'm
Yes.
writing one.
Yes.
So you have to since we are this is the aggregate function, right? I can't group by the aggregate function again.
Yes.
I have to group by the one beside it, right?
Yes.
That's why I'm grouping by one. But me, I want to order based on what I have on my sales price. This sum of sales price that I got. I want to order by that, and that is the second column, right? That's why I'm having order by what two. Instead of writing all of this.
Yes. Yes.
Do you understand?
Okay. That was what I was saying. That is that the sequence,
Yes, that's the sequence. This is
even
the
if it's
sequence.
another question.
Yes, this is it. So now, but there are conditions, and I'm going there. I'm still using this same thing. I'm going there. So
Okay.
now I want to tweak this. Now I want to say, and that total revenue. Okay, now I'm not saying don't include auto economic fees. Okay. So now, look at this. Here now, they told us the pizza they want us to show. Get total sales made from barbecue chicken, chicken suya, and hot veggie. Now they told us already. This is what I want you to show me. I want to show me the barbecue chicken, the chicken suya, and the hot veggie. What will I do? Let's start again. Now, in my wear clause, what's going to be my wear clause? Who can give us an answer? Wear what? Where pizza sold? Who's going to help us? Oh?
Where
Nobody.
pizza sold
Where
in
barbecue
where pizza sold in
Who is talking?
equals
Isinkem,
Now,
where
if
pizza
it
sold
was
in.
in,
Okay.
thank you very much. Now, if it was only barbecue chicken they said they wanted to get, I would have said where pizza sold equals to, then I'll write it barbecue chicken. I'll put it in a quotation. Oh. I'm just using this as a reference. Then I'll run whatever I want to run. I'll put the group by clause and everything. But now, you need to know that if I write barbecue chicken, there's no way I want to put equals to sign again, and I'll still write chicken suya, and I'll still write hot veggie. It's not possible. So if I have more than one now, if I have only one, I can use equals to sign. I can say when pizza sold equals barbecue chicken. Fine, that is good. But because I have more than one, I will now say where pizza sold in, then I open a bracket. Inside that bracket, I'll now start putting all those things I need. What do I need? I need barbecue chicken. So you have to put it in your quotation. BBQ chicken, close the quotation, comma. I need chicken suya. So chicken suya. Don't forget your quotation, comma. Then the last one is what? Hot veggie. So in your quotation again, hot veg. Quotation. Since I have everything aligned already, I can close that. I can close that. Then I can say, since I've written my where clause, the next thing is to write my what? Group by clause. Group by what? I'm still grouping by one, right? I'm still grouping by the pizza sold. Group by one. I can decide to write the pizza sold in full. I can write one. Then order by two. That's the end. Then I'll run it. If you look at it now, those are the only three pizzas that came out. Those are the only three pizzas that came out. Now, another question. Now, let me use this. I want to get something out from it. Okay. So now get the total sales made from each pizza. Where the unit price. Don't forget, unit price is the price they are selling one, right? Unit price is the price they are selling one. We have this price on our table already. Unit price. It is not an aggregate function. But they said anywhere we are doing for everything, but just that anywhere the unit price is greater than 2,000, that's what we want. Anywhere our what? Our price is greater than what? 200. That is where we want. So I'm going to do something like this. So let's select. So I'm selecting the pizza sold, the sum of sales price as total revenue from sales table. Then don't forget where price is greater than, greater than 2,000, right? Then I can put my group by and order by clause. Then I'll run it. So now this is different from others because anywhere the price is greater than 2,000, that is what it is doing for. It's not doing for where the price is less. It's not compulsory that your price, that your condition must be selected. It is not compulsory. But your condition can be inside your where clause. What I just did now is not confusing you. Speak out. So I can move on. Thank you. So where the price,
It's okay, you can move on.
where the price is greater than 2,000. Very good. So now another question. The next question now is, it is not now unit price they want. Where the total sales that we made, that total sales, that sum of sales price is greater than 3.5 million. You know, the total sales that was made for each pizza is in millions, right? So I want to see where the total sales is greater than 3.5 million. Yes, 3.5 million. So how am I going to write it? So let's select pizza sold, sum of sales price as total revenue from sales table. Now, I can't use my where clause again. You know, before I would have said where total total revenue, total revenue, that is this one, where this one is greater than 3.5 million. Yes. Then I'll put this. This would not go obviously. If I run it now, I'm going to get an error. Can you see? I have an error. So why? So for our group by function, if our group by function is our condition, that is, this our group, sorry, this our aggregate function. This aggregate function, this sum of sales price that we did. Eh? If it is the condition that we need in our question, you know, our sales price, this our sum of sales price is the condition now. That is that sum of sales price, the total sales, that total revenue that I got from this particular one here is the condition that we have. And if you look at it, this total revenue is gotten from what? Sum of what? Sales price. I can't be using where clause again. Where clause is used for a column. If you look at it, where I use where, price is a column on our table. Is total revenue a column on our table? Total revenue is not even on our table. It's something that I derived myself. Or maybe I put sum of sales price here. I can put sum of sales price here too. Sum of sales price is not on our column. What is on our table? Sorry. Look at our table. Did you see sum of sales price or total revenue there? No. So since it is not on our table, I have to remove it. I can't use a where clause. There's something we call having. Having is used for an aggregate function. Instead of using a where clause, you use having. But that having is going to be used after the group by. Having total revenue to be equal to, no, yes, then I'll run it. I didn't have
Sorry,
anything.
you said in your question, you said is greater than 3.5 million.
Sorry, greater than, that's how I'm not having anything. Sorry, greater than 3.5 million. So if you look at what I'm having here, everything here is greater than 3.5 million. So now, that arrangement, that same arrangement, this is a condition, still a where condition. But in this case, what is happening? Because I'm not using a where clause, I'm using having. That having is after group by. So what is the condition? What is the format of all the condition? You have your select, after your select, followed by from, you choose your table, followed by where, followed by what? Group by, followed by what? Having, followed by what? Order by. So this is it. So this is the whole thing. This is the whole thing. So just note that there are cases where you can use where and having together. What if they are said now where the total sales is greater than 3.5 and the branch is Ibadan and branch must be Ibadan. Okay, let's say branch must not be Ibadan. He said the branch must not be Ibadan. So what am I going to do? If the branch must not be Ibadan, I think someone wants to enter the class. Mr. Michael, please, if you have a question, just let me know the
Okay.
question.
I was going to say, where and having, they are both filters, right? So
Yes,
where will
yes,
just be filter on column and then having will be a filter on aggregates.
yes, yes. So look at our next question now. Our next question is still the same thing, but they said where the branch must not be Ibadan. So here now, I must be putting a where clause. Where branch is not, sorry, this not it. Hold on. Where branch must not be Ibadan. It's giving out an answer. It's not throwing an error, but it's not giving out anything. So I think there's no condition satisfying this. Okay, let's use where branch is equal to Ibadan. What's happening?
Can we check and see how many branches even have over that 35 million first?
No. It's not even about the 3.5 million. Whatever you are doing for this, I want you to do for only Ikoyi. Okay, okay. I'm coming. Let me change this to Leicester. Okay. It's working. Not like it's not working. It's just that Ikoyi has not made more than 35 million. 3.5 million, sorry. So now, let's change this to less than so we can get an answer. What we did is working. So we have this. So where the branch is not Ibadan. So let me use not Ibadan that I used before. Not Ibadan. Yes. So now I didn't use that greater than and less than sign. Why? Because there's another way of writing it. So if I can decide to do it like this exclamation mark then equals to sign. Do you understand? I can decide to do it like this, and better still, I can
Sorry,
decide
sorry. The exclamation mark stands for what? Please.
not equals to the exclamation sign
Not
and
equal.
equals to sign. I can decide to do it like this,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and better still, I can decide to do it like this. Still means the same thing. Sorry, still means the same thing.
Right.
So maybe
Okay.
in some codes, you might be saying something like this. You might be saying, we're not touch this one. You say the same thing as that one. Do you understand?
Okay.
So now this is
So does that mean we are excluding Ibadan from that?
exactly we have excluded the battle from all of this. So Mrs. Anu, I think I've answered your question now. There's a structure to how you write it. So this is you have to go from your select to your from statement to your where to your group by to your having and to your order by. So any question before I continue?
Sorry, Mr. Ahmed. What you that
I didn't get,
your SQL, please?
I didn't get that. What did you say?
Can, okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, what I'm saying is that these statements you wrote in that number 38, you said hash select from, are those how the order that should follow? Because I
Yes,
don't
yes.
get that particular thing you
Yes,
wrote
it's
there.
just a comment. It's
Okay,
not a code. It's just a comment to show you how I wrote it. Select
o-
first, then your from,
okay,
right? You tell us where you're taking your table from.
okay,
Then
okay,
your where clause, right?
okay,
Then your group by,
okay,
then your having, then your order by.
okay,
It's not compulsory you have everything in your code, though. Just that if at all you want to have
okay, I
it,
know.
this is how you would have it.
Okay, okay, if it calls for it, we can
Yes,
have, you can have all, and
yes,
sometimes we not have all.
yes, yes.
Okay. So my question, another question I'm having a little challenge. The challenge is even this database, the sales database in my SQL, I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't know where you have that says database. Do you understand? So
Yes.
I'm having issue with it.
Okay. Um, sorry, I need to, Mr. Ario. We are
Yes,
talking about
yes,
this database, right?
yes, exactly, exactly. Yes, I
We
only have
created,
pizza, the script.
okay, no, no, no. It's still the same thing as pizza, right? It's still the same thing as pizza.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
we have to, I
yes.
have my own. So instead of using the sales, we say pizza. You understand?
Mm,
It is
mm,
pizza we
mm.
created. Me, while I was creating my own, I named it sales. You named your own pizza. It's still the same thing that is inside.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay,
You can
because
create
I'm
a
having,
database.
yes, I'm having only having two tables in that
Yes.
pizza.
If you are comparing with my own, me, I've done a lot of projects now. So I have database for each project. Do you understand? So if you want to start your
That's
own
not that's
project,
not what I'm
you
saying.
can create
Mm.
your own. Me, I named my own sales. You can name your own anything you want. You can try to name it Ario. You understand? Because I named my own sales. You named your own pizza. That day that we were doing it in class, look at it. Have you seen this? This is pizza, the one you named your own, right?
Yes. That's pizza. That's what I
That's
have.
pizza. That's what you have. It's still the same thing.
Yes.
Just that we named it pizza. Me, I still created it again. I named it sales. Do you understand?
Okay. Okay. So, but you're having more tables in that
Yes. Just
sales.
just
Well,
just the branch table. Then I would share the code to include that branch table. Don't worry about that.
okay. Okay.
So any other question? There should be questions. Sorry. No question. Wow. Let me move on then. So now our next question. They asked us a question that Get the total sales made for each branch and pizza sold combination. For each branch and pizza sold combination. So now it is different. What I want to know is that Ibadan has hot pepperoni. Um Dagada has hot pepperoni. Ikoyi has hot pepperoni. They want to know that is it Ibadan hot pepperoni that is giving us the highest, or is it Bagada hot pepperoni? They want to know the branch and pizza sold combination that is giving us more money. They want to know the money that each branch and pizza sold combination is giving us. They want to know the revenue that is coming in for each branch and pizza sold combination. I don't know if you get that statement. For each of those branches, they
It's okay.
sell
When
they sell all of these pizzas sold. They sell all of these pizzas. So now they want to know the combination. That is it Ibadan barbecue stick? How much is Ibadan barbecue stick giving us? We want to know. How much is Ibadan hot pepperoni giving us? How much is Ikoyi hot pepperoni giving us? How much is Bagada hot pepperoni giving us? We want to know all these things. So now, how do I get these things? I will say something like select, select, let's select the branch. You have to select the pizza sold, the pizza sold. Then I have to do the sum of what? Sum of the sales price. Close that as total revenue. Sum of the sales price as total revenue from the sales table, right? So I have this from the sales table. Then I don't have any condition, so I don't need my where clause. I don't have any condition. If I had condition, I would have started my where clause. But since there's no condition, I can go by. I can go on. Group by what? So I have to group by 1, 2. That is, I want to group by both the branch and the pizza sold because it is both of them's combination. I don't know if you're getting it. So I can decide to say I want to group by branch. I can write it in full. Branch pizza sold. I can decide to do it like this. Group by branch and pizza sold. Then if I want to order by 3. Because this is the third one, right? This is the third column. This is the first, second, third. Order by 3. Then I'll close it. Then I'll run it. So now can you see Gagada has barbecue chicken belly. Gagada has chicken legend. Gagada has chicken feast. Gagada has Mirza. When I leave Gagada, I'll go to Ibadan. It will show everything for Ibadan again. And it's telling me how much each of these branch and pizza sold combination is making. So I can decide to change this to 1, 2, and I can decide to put order by as 1. That is, I want to group by, I want to order by what? A branch. Do you understand? So Bagada is coming first. Why is Bagada coming first? In ascending order. G will come before I will come before L. G is Bagada in ascending order. Because these things are letters, it has to order it in ascending order of letters. So it has to be G first. If I want to say descending order, descending, and I run it, can you see Surulere is coming first because it is S. Because I'm ordering by the what? Branch. Am I making sense? So by order by 3, descending. Ibadan hot pepperoni feast is still giving us the highest. Then Ikoyi pepperoni feast is second. Bagada chicken suya is third. Do you understand? Then there's another thing. What if I want to see? The question is, you want to see the first 3. That is the first three. Display the first three. Now, if you look at my answer here, I have a lot of answers here. It's display for everything. But what they want is which one is the first three that made the highest sales? The first three. They want the first, second, third. So what will I do? So look at it. I've displayed everything, right? Since they said they want the first three, I must have ordered it in descending order because descending will show from the highest to the lowest, right? So if they want the last three, I would have ordered it in ascending order. That's one thing you need to get first. If they want the last three, I'll order in ascending order because ascending order is from the lowest to the highest. But if they say they want the first three, that is what in descending order from the what highest to the lowest. Then after the order by clause, then I'll now say sorry, limit 3. Limit 3 means show me out of these answers that we've gotten before. I want you to just show me the first three that you displayed here. The first three. That's what I want you to show me. Then if I run it, you see my answer is showing only three. Only the first three. So if they are said display the last three, if they are said the last three combination, I would have changed this to ascending. Then I'll run it. What I just did is confusing you. Please raise up your hand. Someone raise up their hand now. I didn't see
Yes,
it.
It's
that
okay.
limit part. What does that stand for, really?
Okay, Mr. Graphic. Okay. So, like I said, they said display the. Okay, this is for everything, right? This is everything we've been doing. And this is in ascending order. Mr. Graphic, I need you to omit your mic. Let me know when
Okay.
you. So, in
Yes.
this particular one that I just ran, in ascending order, what do you think
Mm-hmm.
is displaying in our answer? It has listed the total revenue from
Yeah.
what? From the lowest to the highest.
It's going
Or
from in ascending, you go from the lowest to the highest, right?
the
Yes.
lowest to the highest, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But they said display the last three, right? That is the
Okay.
lowest three, right? And this is from the lowest to the highest, right?
Yes.
So whatever you have displayed here, I
Mm-hmm.
want you to show me the first three of your
Okay.
display. Do you
Yeah.
understand? Of your
Yeah, I
look at
get
the
you.
display. Lekki
Yeah,
Surulere
thank
Bagada.
you.
So if I run this now, Lekki Surulere Bagada, it's still that same
Yeah, I have to
that
show
first
it
three
up
that you
to
have
you.
displayed. So if they are said
Yeah, makes sense.
the first three, you would have first ordered it in what? Descending order. If you have ordered that in descending order, right? It's showing for everything, right? But now it is ordered in descending order, that is from the highest. And they said the first three, right? So I will do this, I will run this. I don't know if you are getting me
I got you. Yeah, I'm with you. I get you now.
now. Thank you.
Thank you too.
Yes. So to my next, let me just introduce us to joints. Then we can call it joints. Joints. So now, you know, if this was we have different tables, right? So now, what if in a case I have my branch data here. So you guys don't have it, but I will send the script for you to get your branch data. I'm coming. Select branch. Yeah, branch data. Sorry. Select star from branch data. So let's have this. So you can see that for Ibadan, this is the manager, right? For Ikoyi, this is the manager. For Lekki, this is the manager. For Bagada, this is the manager. For Surulere, this is the manager for Surulere. So now what I want to do now is I want to I want to select star from sales table. So now look at what I want. I want something like this. Look at it. Oh. I want everything here. And because this branch is Ibadan, I want you to put the manager of, from this table now, from this table, for each branch, there's the manager name. The manager is here, right? For Ibadan, I know that the manager is Kehinde Grace. So now, if I run this, since this place is Ibadan, since this one is Ibadan, I want you to put the manager here, such that since the branch is Ibadan, I know that the manager that attended to this person is that Kehinde Grace. So Ikoyi now, Ikoyi, the manager's name, that the manager of Ikoyi should be the next person here. For Lekki, the manager for Lekki attended to this person. So the manager for Lekki should be the next person here. So in that case, what do you think I'm doing? I'm joining two tables, right? I'm joining the sales table and the branch table. Just that from the branch table, the only thing I need from the branch table is that manager column. From Ikoyi now, I must be putting Kazim Yusuf anywhere I see Ikoyi under the branch. Under the branch, I must be putting what? Kazim. So now for Ibadan, Kehinde Grace will be here. I'll have something like manager. I'll have Kehinde Grace. For Ikoyi, I'll have that. For Lekki, I'll have that. I'll have that. I'll have all those things. So now, what am I going to do to achieve that? To do that now, I must be joining those tables. I must be joining those two tables because I need data from those two tables. I need everything here. There are some cases where you don't even need anything here. Maybe just need like 4 columns in the first table and 1 column in the second one. Whatever you want to do, you still want to join. That is, you are joining the two tables together. So there are different types of join. If you remember in Power BI, if you wanted to join, we just go to our modeling and we'll connect those things. How do we connect it here? You write it. You write the code. So there are different types of join. That's the first thing we need to understand first. Different types of join. And that's what I'll be explaining to us. Joins. The first one is a full join. Full join. What is the meaning of a full join? Full join is when all the data in the first table, I want to join two tables. Consider I want to join two tables, table A and table B. All the data in table A and all the data in table B, they will appear in my answer. All the data in table A and all the data in table B, I will combine both of them together. Everything must appear. I must be seeing everything in such a way that even if in table A, okay, now let's use our sales table and our branch table. I want to combine the branch table, sorry, the sales table and the branch table. Let's assume that on this branch table, there is another branch called, let me use Ogba branch. And that Ogba branch is not on our branch table. This branch data now, look at this branch data. This branch data has Ibadan, Ikoyi, Lekki, Gbagada, Surulere. It does not have Ogba. But let's assume that this sales table has Ogba. If I join them together, it will be joined in such a way that that Ogba will still appear. Just that anywhere we want to see the manager, it will be blank. The Ogba will still appear. Just that anywhere we want to see the manager is going to be what? is going to be blank. Ogba will still be here, but the manager will be blank because there's Ogba in the sales table, but Ogba is not in the branch table. So I'm going to say everything together. Even if we have values that are not in the two tables, everything together will be combined. That's the full join. Another one we have. Do you understand the concept of full join now?
Okay.
Inner join.
Okay.
Inner join. For inner join now, because Ogba is not in the branch table, it's going to remove it. Inner join is whatever the values that are corresponding in the two tables. That is going to be my what? Output. My output is going to be those values that are actually in both data A and sorry, table A and table B. Those values that are in the sales table that are also in the branch table. So because Ogba is not in the branch table, then if I combine both of them together, it's not going to be appearing where on my table here. By the time I put my output, by the time I get my output, because Ogba is not in the branch table, I will not see the Ogba here because that is the meaning of an inner join. That is the meaning of what? An inner join. Do you understand inner join now? Full join, everything together. Inner join, values that are in both tables. Let's assume that in the branch table, there is no Ogba, but there is Ikeja. And there is no Ikeja here. Because there is no Ikeja here, our answer will not involve Ikeja. And because there's no Ogba here and there's no Ogba here, our answer will not have Ikeja and Ogba because there's Ikeja here, there's no Ikeja here, there's Ogba here, there's no Ikeja here. Because two of them they don't have corresponding values for the two fields. Then those two fields, Ikeja and Ogba, they're out. That's inner join. What I just explained now, do you understand?
It's clear, very clear.
Okay. The next one is called the left join. What is the meaning of left join? Let's assume that this is our first table and this is our second table. Sales table is our first table and branch data is our second table. You have to put priority on this table, the first table, because what you are telling me is that just go to this sales table is my main table. You are telling me that your first table is the left join table. So you are telling me that since you are doing a left join, you are telling me that this table is my main table. I want you to populate this table for me and go to the branch data. Anywhere you see Ibadan, let me put the manager for Ibadan. It's not like you are combining the two. This table is my main table. Just that go to this branch table and go and bring out the manager for each branch in this table. So even if in this branch we have Ikeja and there's no Ikeja here, it's not going to bring it out. Because it is looking at this table and bringing out the managers for each branch in this table. This table is the parent table. So I'll go to, okay, this is Ibadan. So far there's Ibadan in this table. I'll come to this particular branch data and I'll see Ibadan, okay, Kehinde Grace. Then I'll come back here. Since it is Kehinde Grace, I can come here and I'll say, okay, Kehinde Grace. This is my main table. Left join. Do you understand? Left join. So left join is now the opposite of right join. So you are putting priority on the second table. That is right join. You are putting priority on the second table. That is right join. What I said now on joints that scattered my head. I'm not getting it. Raise up your hand. Only Mr. Abdurafik.
Please, if you could quickly run through it again, just a
No
quick
problem.
summary.
I
Each
will run through
value.
it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Samuelson. Okay, now full join. Okay, let me go back to let me do it on Excel. So we have So this is our first table. This is our second table. So now, hold on. Oh. Yes. So now, let's do a full join. Now, our client needs something like this. It needs our client said it needs the branch, the manager, and the salary. So and I want to do a full join. I want to do a full join. I want to do a full join of this. I want to do a full join. So what are the branches that we have? One, right? Two, three, four. There's no five here. But I have one, two, three, four here. But here I have five. Because it is a full join, all the branches must be displayed. I'll put five too. This is a full join. Five is there. The managers. Five does not have a manager. Because there's on our data, five does not have a manager. Right? Five does not have a manager. So five is going to be empty. This is a full join. So now the salary. Salary. For one to three, we have it. One to three, they have salary. Right? Because for one, that same one, the salary is 10, two is 20, three is 30. So now, for five, the salary is 40. But four does not have salary. They didn't show us the salary for four. This is a full join. Just that for values that are what in this particular table that is not here, the corresponding value here is going to be zero or blank. Mr. Abdurafik, do you understand full join now?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. So
Yes,
now,
that makes sense.
inner join. What is inner join? Let me delete all of this. Hold on. So now for our inner join, because the branch here, this four here is not here, and five is not here. But one to three is one to three is here. Those are the only branch that I will be displaying. I'm not going to be displaying for four and five because four does not have a value in the second table, and five does not have a value here. So I'll be displaying only those values that have corresponding values in both tables. So I will have the manager for this is A, B, C, and the salary for this is what? 10, 20, 30. Do you understand the concept of inner join now?
Yes.
Okay. Left join. This is our first table, right? And this is our second table. So I said left join. Priority will be given to the first table. Priority in the sense that Let's remove all of this. What is the branch on my first table? Is 1 to 4. Manager. Now, the salary now. I will just have to come here and check the salary of these ones here because my left table, that is the first table, is my priority. Because there is no 4 under salary here, I'm going to be leaving this empty because this is the left joint. This is the left table. Everything on the left table must be showing, just that the corresponding value on the right table, we don't have it. So I'll just leave it. This is the left joint. Do you understand left joint now?
Yes. So basically, the left join, the priority will be lands to the left, the table on the left. So
Yes.
whatever is not in whatever is missing in the table on the left does not appear on the
Fine.
joint table. Okay.
So now, if you look at the right table now, priority is given to the right table. Can you see? The branch here 1, 2, 3, 5. Here 1, 2, 3, 5. And the manager is what? The manager for you don't have manager for 5. So this one is out. You don't have manager for 5. So this one is out. But we have salary for 5, which is 40. So this is right join. So this is right join. So do we understand the concept of joins now?
I get it now.
Okay. I know this explanation would show every other person the meaning of joins. Why are we having 9 people in class today? So do we all understand the 9 of us?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mr. Dara. Mr.
I
Dara,
can hear you. The network is fluctuating, but I can hear you now. Yes, I
okay.
can hear you.
Do you understand who I explained? The concept of joins now.
I do, but the network was fluctuating, but I do. I understand it.
Mr.
I do.
Charles, okay, Mr. Charles already. Mr. Rio,
Yes, yes, yes. I'm following, but the network was disturbing me. Mm.
Mrs. Ario, Mrs. Anoluwapo, sorry. Mrs. Anoluwapo.
Say please.
I didn't
Hello?
hear you.
I said, what did you say?
I said, do you understand?
Yes, yes, I understand.
Yes. So now, coming to how are we going to be writing? This is just going to be like an anticipation for what we want to do. So now, look at what they said we should get. They said we should get the details of the branch, that is this branch, pizza sold, this pizza sold, price, that is this price, this one, this price, and the managers. Don't forget, where can we see the manager? From the branch table. That's where we can see the manager. And the managers from each branch. So they want the answer together. That is, you want to see the branch, pizza sold, the price, and the manager. So how am I going to do it? I'm just going to write this statement, and that is going to be that that's going to be that's going to be where we are going to start from tomorrow's class. But I'll explain this. So in anticipation for tomorrow's class. So now look at it. I will say select. So this branch is from the sales table, right? So I will say something like sales table, from the sales table dot branch. That is from the sales table. Let me select branch, comma. From that same sales table dot select the pizza sold, comma. From that same sales table, select what? You have to put dots. Dot is telling us you are picking what? The price, comma. Then I will have to pick manager. Manager is going to be from the branch table, branch data, table. Yes. I want to select managers, manager. Yes. This is what I need. So if you can see what I did here, what I've done is that I've selected those tables. First, I indicated the name of the table, then the column, the name of the table, then the column, the name of the table, then the column, the name of the table, then the column. Then after selecting, I'll continue with from where? From, I'm selecting from the sales table, right? Join branch data table. That is, I'm selecting from these two tables. What is the point of connection between these two tables? Because these two tables, they must have something in common. One thing they have in common is the branch column. The sales table have branch column, and the branch table to also have branch column. So that will be our point of connection. So I will say the point of connection. You have to put the point of connection on what? On sales table dot branch. That is, the branch on the sales table is equal to that branch data dot, that is the branch on the branch data table. So I'm saying, okay, select from sales table and select from join branch table on this branch on the sales table is the same branch on the branch data table, and that's the end. So if you look at it now, I have the branch, the pizza sold, the price, and I have the managers beside them. Shay, I'm still flowing, or I've scattered everything, or is it too much to comprehend?
We will catch on small small.
It's interesting. It's okay.
We'll watch the
Is
playback.
is interesting. I love that. I love that word. It's not something you can say I will write at once, but it's something that you are understanding it, right, Mr. Isaac?
God deal.
Yes.
Now, I'm expecting a question that in this question now, what type of join did I use? I just wrote join. I didn't state the type of join that I used. Nobody asked me that question. Who knows the type of join that we used?
It's full joint.
Now,
Join.
Full
no.
joint.
So far, I didn't put the type of join that I'm using. Definitely, it's going to be an inner join.
Inner
Do you understand? It's going to be an inner join. So it's going to be bringing those values that are in both tables. So if I wanted a full join, I would have written full join. If I wanted a left join, here I will write left join. I will not just write join. I will write left join. If I wanted to write a right join, I would have written right join. That will be the end of today's class. So we'll continue from here tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.